This video did not reach you by coincidence. Consider it a message from Allah to you that the time of relief has come and that the problems you have suffered from for years have now reached their time of solution. But you must understand the message and learn from the stories I will tell you. 1. You are about to hear 10 stories that will increase your faith in Allah. Why don't you become like them and have your dreams and wishes come true? Peace be upon you. I am Amr Al-Rawi. Welcome, dear one. And before we start today's stories, don't forget to send prayers upon the Prophet in the comments, for prayers upon the Prophet bring miracles. Story 1. A person says, by Allah, sending prayers upon the Prophet, especially the Ibrahimic formula, is well known. For about a week, I have been reciting Salat upon the Prophet 1,000 times a day. It truly takes a long time and may be a little difficult. But after what happens in your life, you will feel that it is a quick solution to any delayed wish. I swear by Allah, you will see wonders. But the most important thing is certainty in Allah. Story 2. A woman says, I was oppressed by a person for many years. This person was stronger than me, and I could not take my right as he put me in a difficult situation. I tried everything, knocked on every door, and life became dark in my eyes. By Allah, I did not feel psychological comfort except when I drew closer to Allah. After Aisha prayer, I began reading Surah Al-Baqarah every day and sending prayers upon the Prophet with the Ibrahimic formula 1,000 times or more and insisting in supplication. By Allah, in a short time, no one took my right from him except Allah, and I got my right back in a way I never imagined. Story 3. By Allah, who there is no deity but him, from the day I increased prayer upon the Prophet, even with the simple formula, not only the long Ibrahimic one, I saw amazing things in my life. All my prayers were answered by Allah after my life had been very difficult and blocked. Increase sending prayers upon the Prophet in any form, but the key is certainty in Allah. Story 4. One of the strange visions that came to me after increasing prayer upon the Prophet. I used to recite it more than 1,000 times daily. I saw a white man standing above my head while I was sleeping, and his face was full of light that I couldn't even distinguish his features. He told me exactly, your prayers upon the Prophet interceded for you and reached the heavens. If not for them, I would not have come here. And a few days later, Allah relieved my worry. Story 5. I continued the Ibrahimic prayer 100 times daily, especially during the last third of the night, for no more than 5 days. By Allah, Allah granted me a job after waiting more than 4 months. For the past 2 weeks of performing night prayers and reciting the Ibrahimic formula, I began seeing my dreams and wishes coming true in strange ways. Commit yourselves to the Ibrahimic prayer, especially 1 or 2 hours before Fajr. Story 6. On Thursday night and Friday, I prayed upon the Prophet with the Ibrahimic formula 1,500 times with full concentration and certainty. Praise be to Allah. He granted me a job that for me was a very distant dream, but Allah is capable of all things. Story 7. Since I heard of the miracles of the Ibrahimic formula, I began waiting for the last hour of Friday. I raised my hands in supplication alone in my room, but I do not actually make supplication. All I do is repeat the Ibrahimic prayer in my heart while specifying the worry or wish I want. And praise be to Allah, He truly relieved my burdens, whatever they were. Story 8. I was sick and used to go to a doctor whose fees were expensive for 8 months. The following week I had no money at all, but I had to go because of my condition. All the way there I kept repeating the Ibrahimic prayer, asking Allah to make things easier. When I arrived, I found that on that day, the examination was free. Story 9. By Allah, I am not lying to you. I had a supplication that I was making for 4 years and it seemed almost impossible. One day I saw a video by chance about the miracles of the Ibrahimic prayer. I swear by Allah, within just 3 days the wish was fulfilled. I was so happy that I screamed from joy in the house. Story 10. Final. My husband and I were going through a difficult time filled with problems and fights, even to the point of thinking about divorce. I said instead of arguing, I will repeat the Ibrahimic prayer with certainty that our life will improve. By Allah, after only a few days, my husband changed in an incredible way, became calm and kind again. And with that, our stories end today. As Allah Almighty says, "Indeed, Allah and His angels send blessings upon the Prophet. O you who believe, send blessings and peace upon him,